If you're wondering why it looks like I haven't slept in 2 weeks, my daughter was born 2 weeks ago today, so we are going to ignore this. But it is my husband's last day of paternity leave, unfortunately. So I wanted to take this time while she is napping and my son is busy with my husband to go look around the property and take you along with me. It rained so hard today. Look how wet it is. Oh my gosh. But the chickens, what do we have? Only one out right now. One's out, and then, oh, maybe you can see. The rest, oh, you can't even see. The rest are in there. We can go take a look. I hear them. Whoop. Oh, and now I scared them. Now they're leaving. All right, fine. Hi guys. As you can probably tell now, we have 3 roosters of each and 1 hen. The black ones are Americaunas. There's the Americana hen. And the brown ones are Orpingtons. That way over there is the Orpington hen. Let's see if you can see her. Right there. You can easily tell the difference now. They're finding bugs. They are happy. We love them now that they're out here. And over here, in this crazy looking contraption, are 3 of the newer birds. They are, I think, 5 weeks old now. I think they're 5 weeks old. I don't usually have the tarp over it, but because it rained so hard, I really wanted to cover them. And they totally moved their box. That anyway, it looks terrible right now, but it doesn't usually look that terrible. The 2 white ones are Leghorns, and the brown one I'm pretty sure is a Welsummer. But in the end of July, we are getting the last of our chicks. But here's just our second little batch. Here's Banshee underneath the plum tree. Let's see. Oh, can you see? Look, focus. That one actually looks about ready. Oh, it's so hard to focus. Can you see all the plums? Usually they are totally ravaged by bugs, but actually these don't look very bad. Look at all those. Wow. We need a ladder. Hi, boy. Did you not like the rain? He's getting big. But over here is really where the fruit takes off. Look at all those pears. We meant to, what do you call it? Not prune them down. Oh my gosh, I have baby brain. I can't remember what you call it. But we meant to take out a couple pears so that they get bigger, because there are like thousands of pears. I mean, every year we get this many. But we waited too late. I mean, I guess we still could, but why bother? So many pears everywhere. And really we needed to prune the whole tree, but we didn't do any pruning this year. Look at all those. Beautiful. And over here, talk about needing to prune, is the apple tree. Let's see. There's a couple. We really, like I said, we really needed to prune, but we just couldn't this year. I don't know if you can even see them, but I mean, we have quite a few around, but look at that massive tree. We really need to prune it. And here's the sheep over here. They are all shedding their winter fur, so they look really raggedy. Look how cute. Are you sure you want to see the garden? Spoiler alert, it has gotten a lot worse since my last video. It's been really hot and really rainy, which is great, but the weeds are everywhere. So I haven't had the time to weed at all with a newborn, of course. Not my priority, but other than the weeds, everything looks pretty good for not being able to tend to it at all. Can you even tell what is a plant and what is not? Oh my gosh. Well, here are obviously the peppers, which we've got several growing here, if you can see, but not, I didn't plant very many. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have no idea which ones they are because I didn't label them. Oh man, look at, we have volunteer tomatoes growing like weeds. Like literally, I'm just going to pick them out because we have so many tomatoes everywhere. Oh my goodness. But I also planted basil over here. These are pretty much all volunteer tomatoes. Look at that. These are San Marzanos, I believe. I'm sure they are. Let me see. There's you can see between my fingers, some that are growing there. I mean, they're loaded, and this is a volunteer. Almost all of them over here are. I really need to prune them. I think they're all probably San Marzanos, because there was only one tomato plant here last year, and it was a San Marzano. So these might all just be that. Over here we have a zucchini plant with a zucchini growing. Looking pretty good. This had been green beans, but it really got overtaken with weeds and grass. I bet if I looked hard enough I could find a couple green beans. Like you can see, not doing great. Green beans never do that well here, or at least for me. But I needed to weed. Way in here we have ground cherries. You see them? Some ground cherries over there. More, I'm not even sure what kind of tomato this is. Like I've said 100 times, I did not label any of them, but it's growing something, that's for sure. More tomatoes. These are not volunteers, but I don't know what they are. But they look pretty good. I mean, for not being able to tend to them at all whatsoever, they're not that bad. I'm just gonna throw that over for the animals. Again, these are all volunteers. I really should have thinned them out more, and I still might, because we just, now we have too many tomatoes. I never thought I would say that, but like, it's just so many. I did not expect that many. And I mean, look, Even in here, look at all, look at them all. They are just popping up everywhere. I did not realize that would happen. There's a tomatillo, and these 3 are eggplants. And then here's where the cilantro was, but it went to seed. And once these dry out, I will save them. I know it's technically, coriander now, but I'll replant it for more cilantro because I like cilantro. Okay, here's something really exciting to me. We thought these raspberries were dead, but obviously they are not. And look, we have a couple raspberries. Oh my gosh, we've never gotten anything off of these. They are like 3 years old, I think. And I'm very excited about that. So it'll only be like, gosh, what, like 4? But that's okay. The strawberries are pretty much done with. There's a couple more that are growing, but, well, look, there might be a second batch. Look at all those flowers. Okay, yeah, we might have a second batch. And then the asparagus, oh, you probably can't even see that. They are all ferned out. I mean, it's taller than I am. But I just was not good at picking it this year. So hopefully this will be great for next year. Oh my goodness. And then here are the blueberries. I think we might have a couple ready. Ooh, that one might be ready. A little bit pink. I'll still eat it. A little tart, but really good. Here are our compost tomatoes. Again, all volunteers. We get these every year. They are Juliet tomatoes that I grew. Well, I didn't mean to, but they're from tomatoes that are from the store. We need to weed whack. But way over there is my husband's garden. It needs to be weeded too, but you can tell where all the potatoes came up. I think we had like 100% germination rate. I mean, there's so many potatoes. And then here is the first batch of corn. Coming up, he needs to plant the second batch, but... Well, I know that wasn't much, but that is about all I have time for. So that was just a little check-in on everything on the property. And thank you for watching if you're still here. I'm a lot more active on Instagram right now. Still not very active, but a little bit active over there. So check us out over there if you want updates on the farm. But I will see you next time. Bye.